So here we are back with you. Okay, the battery died. And I will call this part 2 of our diatribe of travel. So anyway, from Jordan, we were planning to go to Morocco to visit our brother, Aziz Monastir, and his lovely wife, Samira, and their son, Hassan. But they pulled my coattail and says that we're going to fly Egypt Air, and we actually was cheaper to stop in Egypt, as opposed to flying directly, all Egypt Air, but it was actually cheaper to stop in Egypt. So we stopped in Egypt, and we got a lovely hotel. That was Pyramid View Hotel. We were literally right across the street from the Sphinx and the pyramids. So that was something to wake up to every single morning, to see that. It was awesome. You couldn't get enough of it. I mean, the spectacular view. We took some pictures on the camels, which were very expensive pictures. The guy was talking about $50 to take some pictures. I know he must have lost his mind, but that was a come on, But at any rate, we toured the pyramids. Took a couple of pictures, we also, where else did we go? We went on a boat ride down the Nile.
Alexandria.
We went to Alexandria. Oh God, oh my God. That was a horror story, going to Alexandria. With the lack of information and us not knowing the language,
Big mistake.
we were told to get off. It was worth it. We met some wonderful
mistake
people.
With a great reward.
Brother Abdullah, shout out to him and his lovely family. It was very, very rewarding, even though very, very painful. But shout out to Brother Sharif Abdul Rashid.
Shukran.
Shukran. For, making that hookup for us. It was really, really wonderful. So we stayed in Egypt for what, 4 or 5 days? 4 days? 5 days.
I think 4 or 5 days.
4 or 5 days we stayed in Egypt, right across from the pyramids again. I got my chicken head, Kentucky Fried Chicken, and Pizza Hut, all in the same building, so we didn't go wrong with
and very good pizza.
Very good pizza.
Very good pizza.
So anyway, after Egypt, we flew into Morocco and spent some time with our brother Aziz, Samira, and Hassan. Shout out, we love you. You guys are awesome people, human beings, and we'll be back. Can't say when. It might be tomorrow, but we'll be back. The hospitality, and we went to a lovely town.
It was Asila.
If you ever get to Morocco, we stayed in Larash. We didn't stay in Casablanca. We toured Casablanca. Coming again, we rented a car, and we decided to be autonomous and take our time to see what we wanted to see, stop when we wanted to stop, go to the bathroom, and it wasn't that bad driving. We got lost. We got lost.
Do we have to talk about that?
Yeah, yes, we have to talk about that. We got lost. GPS does not work very well in Morocco.
No feedback.
No, it doesn't work at all. It just gives you a little blue dot to tell you you're on the right road or the wrong road. Follow the blue line. Okay, but we got lost in the countryside of Morocco. But, even with being lost, it was really a wonderful experience. And it was a blessing to be lost.
Yes.
Because what happened was when we decided to turn around, once Booya decided that we were lost and she didn't want to go any further, despite my objections, we wound up going back to the town of Kenitra, which we got lost going there too. Okay, but finally we found our way and we met some lovely people. The young man from Chicken One,
Mohammed, right?
Yeah, Mohammed.
The So Chicken. Hamid. I think his name was Hamid.
Okay, from So Chicken.
Gave us his phone and the
we have found that
password.
the Arabic people are so embracing and helpful.
And in the same town, in Kenitra, they had that. I mean, we barged into the residence apartment. Remember?
Yeah, residence apartment.
The
gas station guy.
The gas station guy. No, I'm talking about that. Remember, a little girl came out, and then Mohammed was his name, and when they took us to the next
Great Olives here.
to the next store, to the furniture store, And then
Because no one could speak English, not even me.
But we made sure that they understood we were lost. It's dark. And then the furniture owner, which seemed to be, I mean, she seemed to be the furniture owner, gave her son immediately the cab fare so that he would
lead us to the hotel.
Can lead us to the hotel without asking anything in return. And then that young man, I mean, the father of that, the father of that gorgeous little girl, goes across the street, rushes Mohammed.
Gets in his car.
Yeah, and then never mind the cab, he drives us with this little girl. And then the little girl kisses us goodbye, bye.
She was such beautiful.
Oh yeah.
Beautiful.
And then, but that hotel didn't have a parking lot available, remember? We have all these luggage pieces, and then we found the one that suited
Around the corner.
Right around
We had
the corner.
secured parking.
Where this
Because
plaza
we didn't
was.
feel like luggage. We have so much luggage.
The plaza, well, we have been touring quite a while.
Yeah.
You know, books, we have also accumulated a lot of books.
So we slept in the hotel. I don't remember the name of the hotel. Okay.
I don't either.
Yeah, hotel.
Janarenda or something like that.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
So anyway,
it
stayed in
was
the
wonderful.
hotel, and the next morning we got
I'm
up
sorry, I'm
and
thirsty.
tried to make our way to. By that time, we thought we had an understanding of how to get to Larash, and we got lost again.
Did it?
Her fault. I was the driver; she was the navigator. So, anytime the driver gets lost, it's because of the navigator. I understand that. But we're going to give her lessons when we get back to SeaSide.
For this, I have to grab from your bread. Okay.
So anyway,
but then,
we made it to Larash. Beautiful seaside town in Morocco. You know, we went through Rabat getting there, and
very calm, serene.
Yeah.
Really lovely.
Yeah.
Clean. Remember Morocco?
Yeah. As a matter of fact, let me say this. I am personally quite disappointed globally, not just, in our travels, but globally, what we humans are doing to our environment. Plastic bottles, plastic bags, candy wrappers, cigarette butts. It's like we have no conscience about our contribution to the filth that we have to endure. As a matter of fact, I wrote a poem about it, titled Filth. Was it titled Filth?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Filth.
The filth that we have to endure, of our making. But when we got to Morocco, in this year's travels, Morocco and Vancouver are at the top of my list of appreciation for the people, the government, the message. Morocco was spectacularly clean.
Oh yes.
I mean,
Record breaker.
It just lifted my heart and changed my whole attitude. About what we can do if we work together. So that's my PSA, my public service announcement. Come on, people, throw the trash in the damn trash can. You got a plastic bag? Keep it in your car to keep the other trash that you're throwing out the window. Don't throw your trash out the window.
It's so easy to do.
And we've seen some very filthy cities, and I'm not going to name any names, and filthy countries. And it's sad. It really is sad. But it was inspiring because, it gives us work to do as a humanity. We cannot continue down this path, and we just can't continue down this path.
That's the bottom line.
Whatever.
That's the bottom line.
And if you look at, and it's a personal pride in your environment, personal pride where you live, it's sad. But anyway, I'm going forth. Here we are now in Tunisia, and we have a couple more stops.
Yes, we do.
We have a car rented. We're going to Macedonia tomorrow morning. Okay.
We are there for about 4 days.
Yeah, 4 days.
Three nights.
From 11th to the 14th, and the 14th we rented a car, so we're going to be driving through Macedonia, Skopje, Strumica, where we have to meet. We're going to meet our lovely friends Dimitar and Susanna, and hopefully your son Mitko. Yeah.
No misunderstandings. I don't have a son, but Bill teases me about our
Mitko.
Poet friend.
So, and then when our time is up in Macedonia, we're driving to Kosovo. to the international, excuse me for eating while I'm talking, but I'm hungry. But to the International Poetry Festival to spend some time with our lovely family there. Oya was there last year. Mm-hmm. This will make my third time. Third time there, attending the Kosovo International Poetry Festival. And incidentally, and I'm going to brag now, in 2015 at the inaugural Kosovo International Poetry Festival held in Rabat, I was a named poet laureate.
Yes, you were.
Oh. My book, The Vine Keeper, was launched there, and I'm so proud of that. But shout out to Brother Faradeen Shehu, who was the initiator of this journey that we now are enjoying the fruits of. You know, but it just shows you what poetry can do. It's taken me all over the world. And we have quite a few other invites that we have not been able to take advantage of. But consider, you know, your poetry being the gateway to humanity. You know, be conscious with your poetry. Listen and allow the Spirit to speak through you. You know, and connect to the greater family of humanity. You know, I know we have small problems and incidences, whether it be personal, family, community, nation, but, you know, the bigger picture is that we're all on the same ship.
Yes.
You know, and we got to stop the little, you know, nuts from drilling holes in the hull, because otherwise we're going to all sink. But poetry is a great venue, you know, to address these issues that affect all of humanity. Okay. But anyway, we'll be in Kosovo until the 25th of September. And this will have been a 1 month, 2 day, 2 months. Yeah, 2 months and 2 days journey. You know, touring, as I said, to rehab, rehab, you know, whatever, something. But anyway, Jordan, Palestine.
Okay. Now you can make the announcement what happened. Thank you. Shukran. Shukran. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, my.
But anyway, we're going to eat right now. So we're going to sign out. We're going to say, you know,
excuse us.
Au revoir.
Bye-bye. Hoşçakalın.
See you later. And
before the flies eat.
We love you. Remember, Inner Child Press International, we publish writers, poets, storytellers from all over the world. And our motto is building bridges of cultural understanding. We need to understand each other. As we have been, you know, embraced in the West and various other parts of Europe, Africa, we're expanding our consciousness. And hopefully, in sharing it with you, perhaps you will do the same thing. Expand your consciousness, share it with the world. So I'm signing up. We love you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.